Hello, it's Turkish Films. Today is chess day. I say that because we're going to be playing chess today. I know, clever. Our opponent goes g3 on move 1. So it looks like he's going to fianchetto his bishop. He pairs this with d4. d4 and knight f3 both signal to take care of the dark squares in the middle of the board, where g3 looks like it's trying to take advantage of the light squares. So he has kind of a mixed strategy going on. And I think a good way to go about this would probably be to... His bishop's going to be good when it fianchettos. So let me take his dark squared bishop, and then put my pawns on c6 and e6. That way my light squares are totally covered from his bishop. His bishop gets pretty sad there. And also I'm getting a chance to get rid of his dark square central control. Like this. And then we're just going to bolster the center here. I'm guessing a bishop f4 comes in no short order. The question is, I think we play this first. I'm just a little bit worried about him playing e4. E4, I take it though, so that should be okay. Here, and then I can castle at the same time as him, and he says a solo play. I guess I understand what he's going for. I can't really play c5, because I already moved my bishop. So we're going to go for e5 instead. So we'll go... Do we go c6 first, or we go knight d7 first? I think we go knight d7 first. He's got to play e4 at some point. He's going for e4 now. But I think I'm a little bit faster when it comes to opening the center. Like this. And probably c6 was important. We take with the knight. We take with the bishop. I think we take with the knight to try to hurt his knight a little bit. And then we still have c6. The problem is he can move his knight now, and he can move his knight to b3. Then c6, and his knight lands on d4. And so that's pretty convenient timing for him. Or he can do this. This doesn't seem right. He wants two bishops. Bishops. I don't know how... I think my knight's better than his knight. I just don't know where my knight goes. I have more space, so I'm going to keep the pieces on the board. My pawn's on d5 versus his pawn on c3. More central stuff going on. So probably e4 or c4 have to be played. This is an interesting concept. He's kind of baiting me to play c5, right? I like to look at c5 kind of a lot. But also my queen should probably move up to stop his knight from doing stuff that his knight wants to do. Because his knight wants to come in and do stuff to my pieces. So we're going to... We'll step forward. We want to preserve our bishop. Yeah, the board, it's semi-open. It's going to become open soon. So I do need to have at least one bishop, I think. My plan is probably going to consist of rook e1 at some point. That seems interesting. He's going after my d5 pawn. Why can't I drop my bishop backwards? Actually, if he gets rid of the bishop pair, I think I'm really happy with that. So I think I drop the bishop back, and then I play h6 along with c6 at some point. It's getting really complicated now. It's unfortunate. We're going to go back this way. This blocks the e-file, which I'm not thrilled about doing. Oh, dude. I think I could have played knight e4. Knight e4 is so much better. Knight e4 is like bishop trade central. He can't have two bishops if I play knight e4, I don't think. Dang. Yeah, this was a retreating move that was unnecessary. But I think I'm even happy now with knight e4. Okay, this is great. This is great. He doesn't have two bishops anymore. That was one of his main advantages in the position, and now it's gone. Okay. Now the question is, do I play c5 or do I play c6? I think in any case... Well, I have more pawns on the queen side. I was going to move my rook off the queen side, but actually it's good there. So we're just going to play... I think we're going to play our pawn to c6. Is that right? Our pawn goes to c6, and then we can try to play b5, a5, a4, and like try to go that way. Or probably we play a5, b5, b4. I think that's right. Yeah, a5, b5, b4, takes. Then we play c5, c4, and now you can see that we're making progress on the queen side. So the d pawn's going to end up being our weakest pawn. Our knight's not very good, but our knight can land on c4 eventually, which is 2 moves actually. Okay, my guess is going to try to break through with a move like e4, but also he's playing a move like c4. I think c4 is good for me though. And honestly, whichever one he plays, I think I actually have time to take the knight and then take the pawn, because that'll leave him with an isolated pawn, and that'll be good structurally for me. His queen is going towards the queen side. His knight is pretty held out at the moment. I wouldn't be surprised with a maneuver like h4, king h2, bishop h3 to attack my queen. We gotta get these pawns rolling, I think. Any tactics I can see? No. My knight... Where would my knight like to be? My knight would like to be on e4 or c4. I can get to c4 in 2 moves. We just gotta gain some space if we can. And also, I'd like to see if I can take the pawn off of the b file, the b2 pawn. If I can get rid of the b2 pawn, my knight will sit on c4 very happily. So I'm seeing if there's some way for me to orchestrate that. Okay, he goes here to try to stop everything. That's sensible. But I think it's a little bit... It seems a little bit heavy-handed. I think my knight has to come in the game now. And is there some trick? I think there's no tricks in this position. I can't take yet. I'll put my knight here. I'm trying to play knight c4. The problem with knight c4 is that even b3 there works. And I can't go knight b6 to attack the a pawn because the a pawn's defended by b3. His knight is really strong, honestly. I can't deny. I tried to deny it, but I couldn't. It's one of those impossible to deny situations. Actually, you know what? Knight c4 is a good move anyway. Whoa. This was unexpected. Did I really blunder this? Here he takes. I can attack the knight. That's true. Oh, that's unfortunate. Dang. I let him play e4. Shoot. If I move the knight, he takes the pawn. Take back with the pawn. Now I have the isolated pawn, which is no good. No good. All right, it's pandemonium. It's pandemonium. He moves the knight. I think he just moves the knight. Because then my deep 5 pawns attack twice. That was not what I expected. I think that's not the right move. Push, takes. I'm down a pawn. But his bishop is really bad there. So I think I'm actually getting more than I deserve. Story of my life. Okay, here. And my rooks will be happy. If rook takes, I think queen c6 is actually even good. Kicking the knight out. Oh, shoot. I can't play queen c6. He can just fork now, right? No, he can't fork now. Oh, I think he missed a chance. Do I need to use this rook? See, is this rook good at stopping e5? E5, yeah. I think it is. So we're going to play this move to try to shift the queen off of the a4 pawn. If the queen goes away from the a4 pawn, I can take the a4 pawn, which is good for me, seeing as I'm down a pawn. If he moves the knight, probably to b5, solves both problems and attacks my queen. Oh, it doesn't solve his queen problem. So I would take his, he would take mine, I would take his rook at the end. So this is still doable. We can go here to attack the pawn again. Gotta watch out for knight moves. Also, f4 is a concern, leaving both things attacked. Yeah, f4 might lose. But I'm attacking the knight, actually. This is a fork. I didn't see that. I didn't see that till just now. It's actually a fork. I'm attacking the knight and the pawn. So to save both, he has to play knight to b5. I presume. Oh, it's actually a tricky move. Okay, here. This is all very acceptable. Now there's an issue with queen to c6, which is the most tempting move. Queen c6 runs into an issue. It's queen c6, f4, knight moves, e5. Attacks the bishop and my queen at the same time. So my knight moves somewhere, and then my knight has to go again and do something cool. Has to land somewhere special. Somewhere special, somewhere tricky. So probably don't put my queen on c6. Let's instead put my queen over here, this way. Okay, my pieces are kind of getting a little bundled up, which is unfortunate. But I had this like reverse pin kind of thing going on with the queen. His knight can fork on c7, so I have to be careful. His knight can attack me on d4. But I can actually take that, I think. Then he takes my queen, I take back, he takes. So I'm down in exchange. But I think the... Whoa. I did not see this move. Can't I just attack his queen? I attack his queen, he takes mine, I take his. Wait, I attack his queen. Rook b4, queen, or rook b4, rook e6. Rook captures b3, I'm better. I'm not better, but it's okay. Queen captures, takes. I'm happy even there, I think. And I was worried about knight c7 for a second, because it's a fork, but actually it's okay. And I'm worried a little bit, because if he plays rook a3, I can even play queen b3. And I'm kind of barreling a little bit. Also, g6 has to come at some point for lift. Is g6 the best for lift? Maybe h6 is better. I'm just worried, because my knight and my bishop both need to retreat on the king side. My knight could go over to c6, that's true. I think just he has to play f4, e5 as quickly as he can. Like, as quick as possible. This is tactics. Yeah, this is tactics a little bit. It looks like he wins a pawn. Oh wait, rook takes queen. You don't take back the rook, you take his queen. And then his rook's attacked and his b-pawn's attacked. Okay. So he takes the rook. I'm confused. He takes the rook, I take the queen. So rook for queen trade. Okay. You know, he's still up a pawn. Okay, I see what he's doing. Now I have to watch out, there's a fork on c7. I think our knight's done its job. We have to reroute our knights. How? We're gonna reroute like this, I think. This is painful, actually. Let's make our rook just better, like this. And we're gonna end up going for the b3 pawn. We're gonna bring our knight around. I'm thinking we're gonna try to play knight to d3, knight to c1. I think that's the plan. I like the knight on c1 better than the knight on c5 because knight c5 gets pinned by rook c1. So we put our knight on c1 so he can't pin us. This is good. He's stopping stuff from happening, which is always a good thing to do. So we're going to attack you like this instead. Here. And we're still aiming for the b3 pawn. We're just going to aim at it via knight a5. I think knight a5 is strong. Our bishop isn't playing chess at the moment, which is unfortunate. But I think his b pawn's quite weak, and his bishop can't defend it, which is good for me. It's bad for him. His rook can land. This is a move he can play. Oh, and I can't defend it like the way I wanted to. That's unfortunate. Shoot. That was good by my opponent. I didn't see that. Dang, I really can't defend this. Ugh. I'm literally so upset. I have to do this to defend. What? Oh my goodness. This is horrible. This is my knight's defended. So now my rook can go to c6. And then my king can go to f7. Ugh, his bishop just got so much better. I didn't even see bishop h3. That was awful. Yeah, bishop h3 was a really good move. I didn't even look at it. I'm guessing just f45 is even strong. And I'm just chop liver. Like, my liver's chopped is what I'm trying to say. King's gotta go to f7, but I can't do that as long as his knight has access to d6. He's attacking again. I don't know. This move looks good. Am I missing tactics? Probably. Probably I'm missing tactics. Oh, no. I want to take his rook, though. E5. E5 works. Right? Gives him a super mega pass pawn. I don't believe in it. I don't believe in e5. Just my bishop controls the square, my king's so close. My king probably sits on e7. And everything's good. I guess it doesn't sit on e7, it sits on d7, which is a light square. But he still has to watch out for his b pawn, I think. My knight can get there quickly. Yeah. Interesting position. Yeah, I definitely don't see a way around e5 being good. I can't take with the bishop because I hang the knight. I just can't get to his king. There's no way. Yeah, I lost control at the end. I can maybe flag him or just trade everything and then blockade the pawn. Wow. That was unexpected. I think that's not very good. TBH. We're going to go this way. I don't know, dude. It's a little risky-bisky. Probably moving my e-pawn's a good idea there. I just want to take this knight. I think his pieces are miserable. Like his pawn's gonna be miserable. I can take that, king e8, king d7, and you can't stop me, I don't think. He's gonna gain a tempo. Oh, he's gonna gain a tempo. So actually takes, bishop f5, gains a tempo. And then I try to play h6, and he puts his bishop on g6, and now my king can't get to the pawn. So I have to play instead there g6. Okay, he goes back this way. I didn't think that was the most testing. We'll take an efficient route. So where does my king belong is the question I need to ask myself. I think my bishop is doing a mighty fine job defending the king side. And even h6 I have if I need help. So my king is going to saunter in this way. And try to take this pawn. Along with my knight. My knight's going to go to c6, to a5 and try to take it. Or more likely, c6 to d4. So hopefully I can interact with the king. Takes, and then I can snake back. Yeah, no need to delay. Oh, dropped a pawn. No need to delay. I dropped the pawn. Maybe he'll play king f6. Maybe he'll play king f3. Absent-minded. He ran out of time. He is so winning at the end here. I blundered a pawn. It says b6 is the right move. I was going to play king here. Bishop f1. Bring my king in even more. King comes in. King e3. Ugh. Yeah, this is checkmate. Watch this. Bam, checkmate. It's unfortunate. Yeah, no, that was pretty bad. Not gonna cap. That's all for chess today. Let's see what my opponent's rating is. Pakistan. That's his rating. Have a good day. Stay Turkish.